with its defenses already bolstered by shipments of weapons from NATO. Ukraine now has a new wish list of weapons it hopes will prove decisive in the ongoing war with Russia. Kyiv has asked for long-range rocket artillery, attack drones, and anti-ship missiles to beat back the Russian invasion, and already at least one NATO ally, Denmark, has pledged to step up. The weapons are more necessary than ever as a fresh Russian offensive makes gains in the Ukrainian state of Luhansk. Ukraine already fields all three of those weapon types, but US and NATO-made versions would be both more technologically advanced and generally more capable. The weapons would serve alongside those already provided by NATO, including Javelin anti-tank missiles, NLAW anti-tank rockets, M777 howitzers, and Switchblade kamikaze drones. M142 HIMARS rocket artillery system. The US-made HIMARS is at the top of the list. The High Mobility Artillery Rocket System, HIMARS, is an armored 5-ton truck equipped to launch 227mm, 8.93-inch diameter, rockets. Each HIMARS carries 6 GPS-enabled Guided Multiple Launch Rocket System, GMLRS, rockets. And, according to the US Army, each conducts high-volume destructive, suppressive, and counter-battery fires or artillery missions at ranges of up to 43 miles. HIMARS can outstick most Russian artillery, firing on it from beyond the range of Russian guns and rocket launchers. Ukraine already has a variety of rocket artillery systems, including the BM-30 Smerch 300mm rocket system. Most rocket artillery systems are unguided, and rocket artillery is less accurate than howitzer artillery. Rocket artillery is therefore typically relegated to the suppression mission, with each rocket carrying smaller high-explosive or anti-tank cluster munitions. As the rocket flies over the target, the cluster munitions disperse, covering a wide area. HIMARS is different from other rocket systems. In recent years, outrage over the threat that unexploded submunitions pose to civilians led to a global treaty outlawing the weapons. Although the United States is not a party to the treaty, it no longer develops them and has shelved existing submunition ammo stocks. This has forced HIMARS to take a different path. Instead of showering a wide area with thousands of tennis ball-sized bomblets, HIMARS makes each rocket count. Each GMLRS rocket is capable of first-round hits on a set of GPS coordinates, using a unitary, single large warhead designed to make up for the loss of hundreds of smaller submunition warheads. MQ-1 Grey Eagle attack drone. Although the US government has provided Switchblade 300 and 600 kamikaze drones, these are one-way weapons that are not designed to fly more than one mission. An obvious solution to Ukraine's problem is the US Army's MQ-1C Grey Eagle. Grey Eagle is larger, faster, flies higher, and carries a bigger and better weapons payload than Bayraktar. Grey Eagle has much longer legs than Bayraktar, capable of flying up to 2,500 nautical miles versus 186 miles due to the use of satellite navigation. Grey Eagle, which acts as an uncrewed scouting platform for A-64 Apache attack helicopters, would be a considerable upgrade from Bayraktar. Grey Eagle can carry up to 4 Hellfire anti-tank missiles, each with a range of up to 6.8 miles. By contrast, Bayraktar must fly much closer to the target to release its MAM-L bombs. This boost in range will allow Ukrainian drone operators to conduct standoff attacks, staying out of the range of all but dedicated air systems and in general lasting longer over the battlefield. Ukraine first asked for Grey Eagle drones in late April and has held discussions with its manufacturer, General Atomics. The US government may be hesitant to sign off on a transfer due to Russia's past complaints that armed drones like the Predator, Reaper, and Grey Eagle are technically equivalent to cruise missiles, and this could open up Washington to allegations that it's providing cruise missiles to Kyiv. Armed drone transfers are also strictly regulated under the Missile Technology Control Regime, an international agreement meant to prevent the proliferation of long-range missile technology, as Politico points out. The Trump administration loosened those rules, but the Biden administration may be hesitant to follow suit. Harpoon anti-ship missile. One of the most spectacular of Russia's many failures in the war was the loss of the Moskva, a guided missile cruiser and flagship of the Black Sea Fleet. 2 Ukrainian-made Neptune missiles, fired from a truck based on shore, sunk the 600-foot-long warship. While that was the humiliating end of Moskva, it wasn't the end of the Russian Navy, which continues to patrol Ukraine's coastline and threaten amphibious landings behind the front line. The most likely candidate for Ukraine is the American-made Harpoon. Harpoon, originally deployed in the 1980s, is an anti-ship cruise missile. Harpoon is launched from a ship via rocket booster, which accelerates the missile skyward until the built-in turbine engine can take over. The missile is designed to fly low over the waves at subsonic speeds to avoid radar detection, has a 500-pound warhead, and a range in excess of 67 nautical miles. Harpoon uses a radar built into its nose to find its target. An operator can program a missile to fly to a specified area and only then turn on its radar, a useful capability for flying past friendly ships and islands and preventing the enemy from detecting the missile's radar emissions until the last minute. A newer version, Harpoon Block 2, includes GPS guidance, resistance to enemy jamming, and a re-attack capability that allows the missile to turn around and try again if it misses an enemy ship. On Monday, Denmark stepped up to provide 1 truck-mounted Harpoon system and missile reloads. Denmark received Block 2 Harpoon upgrade kits in 1999, so Ukraine will almost certainly get the newer, more capable version. Denmark, a peninsular nation in the Baltic Sea, needs the weapon to defend its hundreds of miles of coastline, but with Finland and Sweden joining NATO and strengthening the organization, defense of the Baltic just got a little easier. There is also the possibility that Ukraine could receive the Norwegian-designed naval strike missile. Poland, a staunch ally of Ukraine, operates a land-based, truck-mounted version